Welcome back, folks. As you can tell behind me, I've got my old girl here, my 2005 Toyota Tacoma. This is the SR5 version with the off-road package. So I've had this thing since nearly brand new. So I've pretty much had it for the last 15 years. This thing has been neglected a little bit recently, and as the old saying goes, if you don't schedule time for your maintenance on your equipment will schedule maintenance time for you. This thing has now scheduled maintenance time for me. And what that is related to is the shifter. The shifter on this thing, and this is an automatic transmission, is getting a little stiff. I learned the hard way last time I took this thing into the shop to have some tire work done when I couldn't get it to get into park. So I'm trying in the parking lot to put this thing into park and it just wouldn't go. To make matters worse, I couldn't get it to stay in drive. After I was fighting it to get into park, I tried to come back to drive and I couldn't get it to fully engage all the time. I had to hold it back and drive and wait for the clunk of the transmission to kick in, and that was kind of embarrassing. And so that kick-started my shifter smoothness repair for today. So I'm trying to smooth out the shifting on this automatic transmission today. So I've got a few different avenues I can tackle. I'm going to start off by tackling the center console. Now the center console is where the shifter is. I'm going to try to take all the plastic parts off, get in there, and just try to lubricate things. Now, if you have a truck like this, you may take a lot better care of it than I do. And I'm not saying I necessarily neglect this thing on purpose, but sometimes life gets in the way and I spend more time in the tractor than I do in the truck. So this thing hasn't really gone all that far in the last few months as winter has come and nearly gone. So I'm going to take a bit more time and put into it today, but be forewarned. As soon as we enter that door there, it's not exactly the cleanest truck, because keep in mind, I haven't really been using this, hence I haven't really been cleaning this. So bear with me, we're going on inside in just a minute. If you are brand new to the channel and you've not seen me talk about my truck before, well, have a look at it in all its glory. It's been around the block. It's got some rust spots and surface rust, and I don't know why that's loose all of a sudden. The weather stripping's fallen off, and if you look down here, the paint's just about chipping off. There's some more weather stripping. Another little dent and ding here. So it's seen better days. I've done a bit of high quality professional repair work over the years, but for the most part, it is a Toyota, and so this thing will probably outlive me. But some of the issues with it, that sticky linkage. If I can't drive it, doesn't matter what it looks like, it's not going to be very functional for me. So I'm going to take some time, as I mentioned, head on inside, and we'll see if we can add another beautiful repair to the list of repairs I've done to this thing. And if you're wondering about this thing, why I've held on to it for so long, this thing actually just got a brand new frame replacement a few years ago under warranty, and now I'm stuck with well, not stuck, I want to keep it. Now I have a 2005 Toyota Tacoma with a brand new frame under it. So I'm sort of in a predicament as to whether to keep it or whether to get rid of it. And the price is right because I own it, so I'll probably be keeping it. Anyways, let's go on inside. As I mentioned, be forewarned, it's not the cleanest thing you've ever seen. Okay, from a onset, doesn't look bad. You get in here a little bit, and what you're going to start to notice is there's a dog that spends a great deal of time in here with me, and that's an outdoor dog. So he's got all kinds of hair and junk and everything else he brings with him. What I'm diving into is this, as I mentioned. I'm going to take off the plastic parts here and see if I can lubricate things, and just disregard the dog likes to slobber. So let's get that underway here, and hopefully all goes well. All right, well, if you're wondering what the final straw was for me to actually do something about this, it was this note I had to write to my mechanic. It says, "Parking brake is on. Please use parking brake as the truck won't always fully go into park. Also, black wheel nuts and socket are for the..." Anyways, not going into park. That's quite embarrassing when you're in there talking to the mechanic, and so that was the final straw. Anyways, first thing I'm going to do here, take off the shifter. And be forewarned, I have not, in my 15 years of ownership, I have not gone inside this console. And unfortunately, I'm a little scared what I'm going to pick up as for viruses or disease from under here. Anyways, take that off. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to try to break loose the little, oh, there we go. I'm going to try to break loose the little plastic clips, and I got it. A little button and a safety pin. So I broke loose those little plastic clips there. And we're inside, and what are we dealing with? Wow, that is something. Gee, I don't know what that is, but it's been there for eternity. So got that off, and I got to get this part off because I want to look right down in at the end of this linkage here. And I think, see these little clips here? There's two on each side. Nice and easy because it's cold out and these will break. Take that off, and that is that's that. What else we got? This little piece of plastic. And other people, from what I read online, had said that this can get deformed. Mine looks perfectly functional, so I'm going to leave that just as is. And wow, if you look down in there, there is some serious dog hair in there. I don't know if you guys can see all that. I could pretty much make another dog out of that. Holy. What we got in here? Yeah, there's Coda. Something else in here. I don't know what that is. Probably mice. Oh, look at that. Found something we could have a bite of. Piece of scone from prehistoric times. Beautiful thing. Okay, so obviously I got to clean this out. I think I'm debating whether I'm going to take this plastic bit off, but what you can see in here, if you look where my screwdriver's touching, you can see that metal rod. That is going to ultimately go in and out of this housing. This button here will allow me to move from gear to gear, and keep in mind the parking brake is on. I also want to make sure the truck doesn't start rolling on me. Right now you'll see that the truck is all the way forward, the gear select, so it should be in park, but in actuality it's not going into gear. And so something feels like it is bound up on me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this cleaned out, and then I'm just going to oil this, and hopefully I can make something happen. Well, this thing doesn't really work that great. Guess it's probably not intended for this. Oh well. Well, that's not bad anyways. So anyways, we got that all cleaned up a little bit anyways. You guys can see that shift rod there. Give that a good oiling. You guys can also see over here there's a bit of a gear. Gonna make sure that's oiled. All the moving parts in here, make sure they get a good oiling. They get stiff right around here again, so I should be down into second gear right about here, and that should be second gear right there. It doesn't really want to stay there. Feels like resistance. There's drive all the way up to park. Okay, well, let's try it. And just one other spot you guys can grease up just to eliminate it as being the cause of the problem, and that is underneath the truck here. I don't know if you guys can see it all right. I hope you can, but if you look where my fingers are, I'm touching a rubber boot. Underneath that rubber boot, and we'll just pull it back here a bit. There we go. Underneath that rubber boot, you guys can see a steel or metal shaft there. That metal shaft is connected to the metal shaft up at the shifter. Get that oiled up because that is hooked up to the transmission. So let's find the... Oh, Okay. She's a tight squeeze, folks. Oh, gosh. Ouch. And I forgot I was just running the edge of the catalytic converter some more. Holy smokes. Ready, aim. Aim. Gotcha. Okay. We made it. Don't forget to put the boot back over top the shifter, or the linkage rather. Gosh. Okay. Get on up in there, you can see what I'm talking about. See there, the rubber boot? You can see there the rubber boot. It's over top of where it's supposed to be, hooked to the linkage. Linkage on the side of the transmission. Right there. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Okay. And just disregard the Christmas lights on my dash. I got all kinds of issues here. Anyways, you guys can see the light there. Can you see that? So it's recognizing drive, neutral, reverse, and park. It does. Oh, there. So I really had to work it. Maybe it's just stiff because the oil is getting worked in there, but now it's recognizing park. Off goes the parking brake, and it works. Just because I don't trust it yet, I'm going to put it back on. See if I can push it through the gears here. So it doesn't want to quite recognize second. You guys see up there? It'll recognize third, but it doesn't want to go into second or low. Seems like there's a bit of resistance there. So drive, neutral, reverse, a little bit of resistance on park still. But for what it is, and if you look around this old girl and how dirty it is, it's probably not a bad thing. I think I'm going to call that good for now. I'm probably going to just keep cleaning this out, grab my shop back, and go from there, but I think that's going to do it. One last closing point here. If you really want to buy a truck and you really want to buy it for a certain reason, this is the reason you buy it for. This thing, once you get it fired up, once you find how to fire it up, you're going to impress every single passenger with this trick. You throw her into drive, you're talking to your passenger going down the highway, and you pass them the keys and say, hey, you want to hold on to it for a little while? Just one of the beauties of this thing. Never a dull moment. See you next time.